Hello and welcome back to my platform. Anywhere in the world you are watching this video, like this video, subscribe to this platform, turn on your notification bell so that YouTube will suggest and recommend our videos to you, so that you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here we bring it raw, undiluted.
Alright, so as you all know, I have interviewed almost everybody that was with Mohbad 24 hours before he died. I have interviewed Prime Boy, I have interviewed Spending, I have even interviewed the driver that drove Mohbad from the show to his house. The only people I haven't interviewed is Mohbad's wife, Mohbad's brother Adura, and Mohbad's cousin Darusha, who was in the house. But of course, Mohbad's wife Adura and Darusha would not come for the interview. So there's only one person that can tell us the truth outside these people that I just named. You know who that person is? Instablog. You see all these interviews, why don't we do since? Instablog is actually my main target, because they are the ones that can tell us the main truth of how Mohbad died. You will ask how. Let me show you how. Due to my investigation, for me, I am convinced Mohbad died on the 11th. But let's leave that one by the side. Now, on the news, and if you check on Google, it will show you that Mohbad died on the 12th. Nobody knew that Mohbad don't die. Do you know the people that posted the news first? It was Instablog that posted that news first. And this is the news that Instablog published. It says, on the 12th of September 2023, Instablog posted this. Singer Mohbad reportedly passed away from an ear infection. Now, let me tell you how blogging works. If they bring a news to you as a blogger, especially an important news like this, the first question the blogger will ask the source is that, were you there when it happened? If you say no, the blog will not post it. They will tell you they want to confirm from the source. So Instablog being the first blog to post this, it means they got it from the source. And that source is in that house that gave Instablog this information. Especially with the fact that Instablog is the first blog. Instablog broke down news. So the question is, who gave Instablog the information that it was ear infection that by Mohbad? Now, it is between Mohbad's wife and Adura, Mohbad's brother, that were in that house. Now, let me show you how it got even more crazier. Instablog posted this on the 12th. Mohbad's wife now posted something on the 13th, the next day after the husband died. And Instablog immediately reposted it. They go on. So Instablog reposted on the 13th, as you can see, 13th September 2023. Instablog wrote, "He struggled sick by, you all made me a widow at 24. Mohbad's wife continues to mourn him." Now, before I open what Mohbad's wife said on that day, do you know the craziest part of everything? Mohbad's wife did not counter what Instablog had posted. Because if Instablog lied, or if the source did not come from Mohbad's wife or Adura, Mohbad's wife would have said, Instablog, that is not what by my husband. It was not ear infection. It was ABCD. But guess what? She ignored what Instablog posted, because I want to believe that she knows. She quickly turned the thing towards another direction. Now, this is what she posted. "This nigga struggled to buy. Too many pains, threatening. He has always lived with fear. Continuous fights everywhere he goes to. He has never been happy for the whole day. He was called a junkie, a mad person, mental issues, so the public would have another view about him. He is dead. At least you all won. Take your trophy. You all made me a widow at 24. First one. She made 4 posts. This is the first one. Second post in the same breath. "Nothing makes him happy no more. Even after seeing his baby, he became more worried. He's now a family man. He doesn't want anything to happen to us. I was supposed to collect my baby's passport yesterday so we could process our traveling. He always said to me, Wummi, please go for my baby's sake. I wouldn't want these people to harm you and him. It will break me. You just go. Let me face these people. Let me face them myself. Ileru Oluwa, rest in peace. You really need that peace." The third one. I became a wife on this day. This nigga is so intentional about me. No one is perfect, but he always makes sure I don't slack in every area of life. Most artists don't do weddings, but he proved how much he got me by doing ours. Now me know wetin death do me. No matter who I meet, it can never be the same. Then the final post. Our love story was a different one. We fought really hard to be here. I don't wish this type of pain on anyone. Everything she posted the next day after her husband died does not point a direction to what killed him. She also did not counter what Instablog posted, meaning they gave Instablog this information. Then immediately they pushed another narrative out there by saying they took him away from me. They shifted the goalposts.
Now, this case actually started 20 months back when the Lagos State government brought his body out on the 21st of September 2023, that they needed to, after a lot of cries, and that is a celebrity. He can't just die like that and just be buried like that, that they should exhume him for further investigation into his death, because he wasn't sick prior to the time, and we just heard about the fact that he died and he was hurriedly buried. Let me put hurriedly in quotes. So when they brought him out, there was a coroner inquest and all of that. So long story short, by 25th of September 2025, because the coroner had actually started, and the people that were around him 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, rather than be taken in as suspects, they were taken in as witnesses, and they gave their own deposition as well as testament at the coroner court when it started in 2023. So at the point in time, on that 25th September 2024, there was a stay of proceeding, and that lasted for 5 months, against the coroner court judge, magistrate H0T, by somebody, they want to come on for one interest or the other. But eventually, the court reopened on the 28th of February 2025. And so before that stay of proceeding, there were witnesses that were supposed to come, and all of them came when the coroner reopened. We have Sam Larry, we have Naira Marley, we have the nurse, we have the doctor. There were 2 doctors. The first hospital was Kuramed. She didn't come. She has not come. And the other one was Perez. The man came. There was a private autopsy and toxicology by the family. The pathologist came, and all of them gave their deposition. Now, the reason why we're giving this interview, I'm of course coming on air to just let people know, one, that this whole affair, we're still on it. The interested parties are still asking what actually killed Mohbad. Do you understand? And then, secondly, to come and tell the angle of the new witnesses by their deposition, by their witnesses, everything that they have said. We see a lot of discrepancies, because the initial parties that came, they didn't give a right. So the partner, that's Cynthia Wummi Mohbad'S, actually said that Mohbad died in the house. But later, I think it was on February 19th, this 2025, she went on television, telecast and podcast and all of that. And amongst our testament, she said Mohbad died 20 minutes right when he was taken to the hospital. But that contradicted the deposition of the nurse, that came to give her testament. That actually, yes, when she got there, she said she got there on the 12th of September, 2:30. But that wasn't what the driver said, because the driver came and gave his own testament in the court. And he said, when he took Mohbad to the show on the 10th, they all arrived home by 1 a.m. midnight of the 11th. And because there was a damage to his car, not because he fought with Prime Boy, his friend, he was the one that hit the glass, and the thing got, Mohbad hit the SUV glass and it got broken. So he said he cannot go without having that fixed. So that's why he followed them home. He actually took them back home and he did not leave. While he was there, by 3 a.m., some persons from inside, he didn't go inside to stay with them. He stayed in his car by the gates. So some persons came by 3 a.m. to tell him to take them to a pharmacist to go and buy drugs for Mohbad. And he's like, no, I can't go. I don't have fuel in my car. So they took Mohbad's car. They came back with whatever thing they bought. He didn't know. He didn't go out. But by the morning, his partner, Cynthia, came out to attend to him. He said he didn't see Mohbad. So on 12th, which was the Tuesday that they were claiming he had passed, he said by 9 a.m. in the morning that he was called, that he should go by an unknown number, that he should go and report himself to the police station. But between 11 and 12 of that 12th September, that the matter became clear to him, because there was someone that actually contacted him to go and take Mohbad to the show. It was that person that said Mohbad had died. And he said he was shocked. So by 2:30 that the nurse arrived, he said he still met Mohbad alive. You see, all those discrepancies is what we want the government to look into. By their testament, the doctor of Perez Hospital said Mohbad was brought in there, that there were CCTV footages to cover it from right when they entered into the hospital, and it was not even taken into any ward, that it was attended to at the reception area, and there was there was a CCTV. That what he first did as a doctor was to administer a first aid, and there was no response. Every stages of rigor mortis had set in. And he said he even looked at the sole of the feet. It was plain white with spotted black, which indicated that 3 hours could be more. And he said he advised them that they should take Mohbad to the morgue, to the government morgue. They took him back home. So that is that about the story about the reopening of the inquest. Now let me just talk about the pathologist. What's the huge difference in the government's pathologist report as well as the private? There was the indication by him, because he said there was the presence of antihistamine as well as caffeine in excess, and he wondered who administered that, signaling that there was another nurse. And of course the partner said that there was a nurse that stayed the night with them in the house before the other nurse came. So by that pathologist report, we were able to establish that there were 2 nurses.